Yo, what's up everybody? Noah here, and today I got a brand new video for you guys. Today we'll be reviewing Dead Space Remake. Before I move on to the remake, just to note a couple of things. Obviously you notice that my voice sounds way different. That is because I'm recording from my PlayStation 5 with my Astro A10s. And yeah, the gameplay that you're currently seeing, yeah, this is my gameplay on the PlayStation 5 on performance mode on 60 FPS. So yeah, enjoy. And last thing is, actually, yeah, that's basically it. Anyway, let's talk about Dead Space Remake. So, Dead Space Remake. Abso-fucking-lutely great game. Fucking fantastic. A 10 out of 10 from me, and I love every fucking thing about the game. From the gameplay, from the story, characters, it's just Dead Space from the original, but improved in every aspect of it. The game, I don't even know how to fucking describe it. It's just an improved version of the original. Like the original was obviously limited back in the day because PS3. Yeah, it was a very big leap from PS2, but there were still technical and technological limitations. This game is basically Dead Space, but improved for modern fucking consoles, which give you much more detail, much more fucking power, much more shit, and not only that, but it enhances everything. Controls feel better, dismemberment feels better than ever, and the most important part is that parts of the game, for example, like the zero gravity areas, on the original they were kind of junky and clunky, but in this game, no problem. No fucking problem. Easy to fucking play, easy to fucking use the controller, all of that stuff. So, what are my personal thoughts? Actually, I move on into before I move on into the story, the characters, the gameplay, and all that stuff, I just want to say that when they first showed this game, I was obviously not gonna pre-order it. I did not believe them because it's 2022. Oh well, 2023 now, but it was 2020. Yeah, it was 2020, I think, when they first showed this game. And I was like, yeah, ain't no fucking way that they're gonna have a proper game. What are the chances? Very low. What are the chances that the game is gonna be terrible? Very high. So I'll wait for gameplay, wait for reviews, then I'm gonna buy. And that's exactly what I did. People uploaded reviews on the 25th and 26th of January, even though the game came out on 27th. And after looking at a bunch of gameplay videos and reviews, I was pretty much convinced, and I already knew that I'm dealing with a very detailed game that has soul, and it has a lot of passion and a lot of fucking love put into it. And as you guys can see in the background, I wanted to test out the detail in this game, and I'm going to talk about the gameplay a little bit, more about the gameplay in a little bit, but I want to test the detail of, for example, guns and the impact of guns on this corpse. So as you guys can see, I'm shooting at the fucking hand over here, and it's not like the whole fucking arm goes off. It's only the part that I fucking shot at. And now I'm gonna use the flamethrower and burn certain parts of the body just to see if that certain part of the body that I aim is gonna burn, or if it's gonna, or the entire body is gonna burn. Now, as you guys can see, the foot down there that I didn't aim didn't go burned. The only parts of the body that got burned were the parts that I aimed. Fucking, like, it's such a small detail, but such a beautiful fucking thing to see. That small details like this are present in this game. I was expecting this because it's the standard. You got all this technology. You must have these type of details. I mean, you got all the power and all the fucking resources. It would have been ridiculous not to have these details, but you never know. But thankfully, this type of detail is present in Dead Space, which I fucking love. Now, speaking of the gameplay in the background, obviously, in order for you to get the level 6 armor, which I'm currently wearing, you have to play the game again. Meaning, there is a game plus on day one. And over here, I got scared shitless. Like, when those fucking necromorphs popped out, I literally got scared. I'm like, holy shit, where the fuck you come from? And like I said, dude, the fact that this game has New Game Plus on day one Where most games have a what's it called, a new game plus mode after a couple of months after launch. It's even like it's another plus for this game. That just goes to show you how much effort they put into this game. That they made sure that New Game Plus was in the game day one, just like the good old days. And man, as you guys can see, the atmosphere in this game, absolutely beautiful. It immerses you to the point where you literally, especially if you're playing it for the first time, like me, you get scared all the fucking time, especially with the intensity director that they have, where you can hear necromorphs around, but there's no necromorphs. It always keeps you on your toes, or sometimes you might be entering a room, the vent breaks, you expect a necromorph to pop out, but no necromorph. The game literally fucks you up all the time. It literally tries to fuck you mentally. And the sound, the atmosphere, it all immerses you and makes you feel scared. Of course, on the second run, I wasn't all that scared because I already played the game. I kind of knew what happens. But again, you never know when a necromorph might pop out, which is something that I fucking loved. And as you guys can see, I really do like the fucking contact beam gun. I fucking love this motherfucker. And it just shreds fucking necromorphs now where I've almost have it fully upgraded. And man, speaking of fucking necromorphs, I used to actually I used a pulse rifle and kept shooting at Necromorph's head just to see the amount of fucking detail that they put. And let me tell you this, man, I kept shooting out that motherfucking Necromorph's head, and at one point I could see the fucking Necromorph skull. Like I could see the skull in there. And I could see the flesh, hanging, and I could see the fucking bones and all that shit. It was, oh my god, I was like, holy shit, that's what I'm talking about. This is the level of detail that I'm talking about. And of course, it's not just the bones. Like, if you shoot at the stomach, you see the fucking organs and all that shit being split. You shoot the legs, the fucking leg goes off. Oh my fucking god, absolutely wonderful. Look at the game. Oh my god, I'm looking at this game and I'm having a big fucking smile on my face right now. I'm sorry if I'm not all that great with commentary, but obviously, like I said multiple times, I'm making these commentaries without a script. Number one. Number two, like I said, man, I'm looking at the gameplay and I'm having a big smile on my face. This game is so fun that just me watching my gameplay gives me joy and happiness, man. And sometimes I'm so happy that I can't even think of words. Oh my god, that's how great this game is. And honestly, I recommend it to everybody, even to the hardcore veterans who've been playing Dead Space for decades. Now, for the hardcore veterans, I understand, if you don't want to spend 80 euros or, 80 bucks, whatever, to play the same game, basically, but enhanced in every aspect. In my personal opinion, it's still worth it, but if you don't want to because you played the game, it's basically the same, but just, improved, I get. But you should definitely pick it up on the sale. For those like me, who've never got the chance to play Dead Space on the PS3, actually, I take it back. If you're a person like me, who only got to play Dead Space 3 on the PS3, basically the worst Dead Space in the franchise, pick this game up day one, full price. It worth every penny. And honestly, if you are so in love with Dead Space, go with the deluxe edition and you get some really cool costumes. I personally would go for the deluxe edition, but currently I'm kind of saving money. But the second I'm more financially comfortable, I'm going with the deluxe edition. Fuck it. Now, one thing that I wanted to talk about is the fact that some people are calling this game woke and woke trash and shit. And honestly, I know it sounds crazy, and you'll be like, what the fuck are they talking about? How is this game woke when I didn't see any woke shit in the game? And honestly, I was one of these people. It was really crazy to me, but here's the reason why people are calling this game a woke trash, which is kind of ridiculous. As you guys can see, all gender bathroom. Yeah, that's one of the reasons why people are calling this game a woke garbage. Honestly, look, I'm gonna be honest. I don't blame them. Actually, I do understand where they're coming from, because it's like, dude, is it really necessary to show me your political beliefs and your political views? Is it really necessary? To which I do agree, like, it's not unnecessary to have your political beliefs placed in the game and show us that, yeah, you're part with that political movement, whatever. But honestly, if it's such a minor detail, like I didn't even knew this sign had a all gender bathroom sign. Like I didn't even knew this sign was like that until I went to the internet, watched a couple of videos where they said that this game is woke trash, and they mentioned it. And now on my second run, I noticed it. I'm like, oh yeah, it is indeed there, but honestly, it's so insignificant, so small that it doesn't even affect the story, the characters, the gameplay, the story. It honestly, dude, look, I understand, like I said, that people do not want to have political messages at all, which I think is kind of impossible, but honestly, if it's to this degree, which is so insignificant, so minor, honestly, let's be real, man. You're kind of making it a big deal out of nothing. Like, this is nothing, okay? It's so minor, so fucking harmless. Nobody complains because I'm one of the motherfuckers who didn't even fucking notice it and had a blast playing this game. I fucking loved every minute of it. And if you sit here and call this game garbage because it has a old gender bathroom, come on, man, you're overreacting. Yeah, that's basically it, man. I fucking love it. Oh, one more thing. A lot of people were skeptical and said that the game is gonna be horrible and that they ruined it because they gave Isaac Clarke a voice, which honestly, I do understand again where these people are coming from because they knew that the first Dead Space didn't have a voice, and now hearing that they had Isaac Clarke has a voice makes them kind of be like, oh man, they're probably gonna fuck it up. But man, the voice actor of Isaac Clarke is the same from Dead Space 2 and 3, which is a nice touch. But the actor didn't overreact or didn't overact or didn't say some cringy or some over the top shit. It was all regular shit that was part with the game, number one, number two, and it didn't ruin anything. It actually brought more interest and more context and more information to the whole story. Basically, them giving Isaac Clarke a voice only increased and enhanced the experience of the game, which means that they knew how to implement a voice actor on a game that previously didn't have one. If that doesn't tell you, again, how much effort they put into this game, I don't know what will. Absolutely fucking amazing. I love this game. A 10 out of 10 for me. I fucking love this. And, man, this is... Look, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. This is what I fucking live for. This is the games that I live for. Games that are so fucking fun that you cannot stop playing it. I still play Dead Space. Yeah, of course, I'm not gonna be playing it forever. It's a single player game. It's only a matter of time until I get fully bored of it. But do I enjoy every minute of me playing it? Abso-fucking-lutely. This is what made me fall in love with video games. This is what I'm talking about. This is what made games so fucking good back in the day. They were just like this, but of course with the less fancy graphics and enhancements of the gameplay. But again, that's not the point. The point is that games used to be just like that, fun and nothing else. And this game is just like the good old days, and it brings so much joy, so much happiness to me that I can finally have an experience like this that I had like 2 decades ago. Like, dude, I'm not gonna lie to you, the last time I had so much fun playing a video game, I don't even know when that was. Like, this game brought those good old memories, those good old feelings and emotions back, and it made me happy for being a gamer. That's how much this game... Like that's how much I love this game. That's how great this game is. It literally brings you. I guess you can say. I guess you can say the nostalgic feel of enjoying the game fully. And honestly, if you've never played Dead Space, fucking buy that son of a bitch. It worth every fucking penny of it. EA Motive did a fantastic job, and I can't wait for Dead Space 2 remake. Honestly, if they remake Dead Space 2, which they probably will at this point, and they bring the multiplayer, fuck yeah, we're golden. And then, in my personal opinion, they remake Dead Space 3, but fully remake it. Like, they don't go with the original Dead Space 3. They change the story, and then they expand on the fucking franchise. And then Dead Space can be another franchise that has continuation. We're golden, man. We're golden. This is a great comeback, and I cannot believe this is happening in 2023. Because honestly, I only thought that there's gonna be nothing but negativity. But man, I guess there is hope for gaming. Anyway, thanks for watching this video. Keep it peaceful out there. And please use your head and not your feelings. Peace.